Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Canadian MVP Show. I have been joined by my friend and co-host of Canadian MVP Show, Rahat, and we are going to talk about today Azure Open AI Studio Demo. This has been asked last week. So, Rahat, what you want to add, my friend?
Uh, no, like it's mostly like a lot of people, like Microsoft recently launched add your own data with your chat GPT. So if you want to build a chat bot on data on your geography data or on your personal PDFs or document or something like that for your day-to-day work, you can create it without writing too many codes or anything from the Azure OpenAI Studio. So it's super easy. And today we want to give a quick demo because last week, some people asked about that one. They want to see more OpenAI or ChatGPT related demo. So I will first show what are the tools they need. They need to envision or provision within the Azure portal, and then I will choose one publicly available data source, maybe a website link or URL or something, and create a chatbot on that website so that we can ask any question regarding to that chatbot, like that website, and the bot will be able to answer. So I'll show the demo, and I will also
Amazing.
quickly talk about the other aspects of the Azure OpenAI Studio.
I'm so excited to look at that. And floor is yours. Feel free to share your screen.
Perfect. So can you see my screen?
Y- Yeah, it is coming. Yeah, I could see your screen.
So
Your great
this is the
screen.
Azure OpenAI Studio. So you can see there is a kind of like something like a chatbot here. So I will show the demo first, and then I will show how I created that one. So suppose I took this page, which is about Montreal. It's a Wikipedia page. It has a lot of information. You can see. So I want to, and again, not only this data source, maybe I have a lot of text or Word document or PDF. It's really hard to find out the right information from those hundreds of PDFs. What we want to do is we will create a easy chatbot that will find the information on behalf of us and tell us, hey, this is your answer and this is the citation or reference as well. So I have already built that quick chatbot, and then I will ask some question to that bot from here. So this one, suppose etymology and original names. So let's see. I have already used it as a source, and you can see, tell me about Montreal. It answered something, and it also giving me some sources. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just uh, copying that the same those keywords and then asking, tell me about this etymology and original names of Montreal. So you can see it's creating the answer
Mm-hmm.
from that document, and it's asking Montreal has a rich history, blah 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 blah, finding the all the related information regarding the topic. Okay, or tell me about the population of Montreal. So
Mm-hmm. And
let's see.
and
Yes.
it is referring to just asking for our audience. It is referring to that Wikipedia link, and you have provided that link earlier.
Yes. Yes.
And could
So
you show that?
Yes. So this is the question I asked. Tell me about the
Uh-huh.
population, about the population of Montreal, and it's exactly telling me this is the population of Montreal as of
2021.
2021. So if we just search this number, does it exist? Yes. So city
Great.
of Montreal 2021, exactly this population. It so it didn't only search from that text. It even got information from the tables as well,
Wow.
tables, images, references. So how did I create that one? So let's go into the same type of Toronto Wikipedia. Do the same thing for Toronto and
Amazing.
see what can we do. How can we do it? So we want to build a chatbot that can answer question about Toronto. So from this specific data source. So let's go back. We are removing our data, so we don't need to this data source anymore. So it's an empty slate right now, empty whiteboard. So click on create your data source. You need to select the data source. You can select different types as your AI search, blob
Mm-hmm.
storage. If you have a lot of PDFs, you can just dump them into the blob storage and use it as a data source. You can even use
Okay.
Cosmos DB or MongoDB document DB as well because it's non-SQL. You can use a URL web address, or
Mm-hmm.
you can upload a file.
So, Rahat, if we look over our experience, and I know you helped me maybe 4 or 5 years before to build first chatbot for one of the government project, basically Ministry of Education. While I was working in Canadian province, you helped me at that point of time. Chatbot Patty 5 years. Now,
Yeah.
if I look over from my client perspective, they are very big utility company. There I was feeling that scenario won't be applicable, but as soon as I see Azure blob storage, certainly that will be helpful,
Yes.
because in SharePoint we have not in thousands, we have around so many millions of files, so I
Wow.
could directly I could point over there and build a chat GPT
Yes.
maybe in a day or so.
Yes, 100%. And again, like
Amazing.
a lot of like code bases are already there, or even in some cases, you don't even need to write the code. You can just like easily deploy, prepare that one using the drag and drop kind of like tools, and then
Hmm.
deploy it within the Azure environment as well. So let's see how easy it is. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna select the URL or web address. Then what you need to do is you need to select the Azure AI search resource. So in this case,
Hmm.
it's this one. So which one? What is that? So there is a tool called like Azure AI search. So
Hmm.
AI search. So if you just search that, like search it on your Azure portal, you will see AI search. So I already have one, but if you want to create a new, so you go there, then you need to select which subscription, resource group, and then you need to provide a name, search 99 example, and then
Okay.
which location. Not all location like supports this like specific workspace or like a feature, so you need to choose the right one. And then the pricing tier, you need to know if you select the free one, it won't give
Okay.
you all the benefit that you need. So
Hmm.
I usually choose the basic one, which is $101 per month. So
Hmm. Not
still
too
it's pretty
bad.
cheap. And
Yep.
you are getting 15 indexes, like 15 different types of like databases. You have 1 gigabyte of data, 2 gigabyte of like
One
total
gigs.
storage and everything.
Okay. Okay.
So in this case, I have already created this one. So this is the one, search one AI. So that is
Hmm.
already ready. So I'm just selecting this one, and then you need to select a blob storage. Why? What will happen is like our Azure OpenAI will go to that Wikipedia page, scrap that one, convert it into its own like a storage like format, and then store it into the blob storage. So I'm just selecting drag blob. This is the one I'm using, so I'm just selecting that. So you need a index name as well. Like what will be the name of the index? In this case, it's Toronto Wiki,
Hmm.
or Toronto Wiki, and then I need to provide the URL. So if you remember, this is the URL I was
Yep.
talking about. Let's just provide it, and then boom, it's done.
Index.
Now you need to select that I want to enable vector search. I
Hmm.
acknowledge. And then what is a vector search? You already need to create a text embedding model in OpenAI. I will show after
Hmm.
the demo how to create that one. So
Hmm.
I'm just selecting the one I have already created. So then
Hmm.
click next. Vector search is search type. Everything is there. So it's done. It will get ready in a couple of minutes usually. And then the all the models. So where do we get all the models? So whilst it's working, it's uploading the data and everything. So to use the right model, I need to go into the model section,
Hmm.
and then a deployment, sorry, and then I need to create a new deployment. So for this type of vector search, I need a text embedding model. So text embedding models are, you can see, text embedding
Okay.
tree,
3 large.
small embedded
Okay.
adder. So I can just select that one, as
What
I
is
have
and
already
what is the
created.
difference? What is the difference?
So text da vinci or they are or gpt, they
Hmm.
are used for conversation as a chatbot.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
what this one would do, text embedding adder, so it
Hmm.
takes the chat, take the the conversation or the sentence, convert into a embedded like representation, and so that
Hmm.
it can do vector search. So it's more into
Okay.
like for specialized for a searching process, but these are
Hmm.
specialized for conversation or that type of process. So
Good.
as I have already created some
Created.
text embedding, so I cannot create a new one, but this is the
Hmm.
process of creating. So
Amazing.
this is the one that I used. You can see it's a standard 120K capacity, and it's
Hmm.
successfully deployed already. If you want to see all the models in your account, you go there, you see all the models. You can also see all the data files that you have uploaded. In this case, I haven't because I'm using my blob storage as a like a source.
Mm-hmm.
You can also like choose your quota for your account. You can ask for new quota. You can do those kind of things, which region you have the quota as well. And another most important part is content filtering. So a lot of times chatbot can give wrong information. So chatbot
Okay.
can tell something that is hateful or that is racist, that is also
Mm-hmm.
like sexual or self-harm. So if
Mm-hmm.
someone is a going through depression and asking the chatbot, hey, should I suicide be in this situation,
Gotcha.
chatbot should not give any answer actually, because
Yeah.
chatbot is not trained for that. So you
Mm-hmm.
can, there is a tool called content filtering. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
chatbot is responding, you can pass it through the content filtering. If the content is hateful,
Mm-hmm.
sexual, self-harm, violence, then automatically it will say, oh, it is the very high chance that it's a self-harm content. Don't respond, just say I'm not allowed to say anything for this type of question. So Microsoft added this one as a part of responsible AI practices. So I can
Mm,
ask anyone to take a
very
look at
good.
that.
And
So this
that's
is
the
great.
reason, couple of time when I did chat GPT search and asked some questions, and they said, "Hey, very respectfully, I could not answer on this and something." And I
Yes,
said, "Wow!" And thank
it's
you.
super smart that it can distinguish between what is right, what is wrong, what it is
Mm-hmm.
supposed to answer, what it is not supposed to answer. So you can see the add your data. We
Mm-hmm.
uploaded the use the UKVDA file and everything, and it's done. So it's already added. So we can actually chat about Toronto in this chatbot now. So let's ask. Tell me about Toronto. So let's see what it says. It's creating response right away, and it's
Mm-hmm.
also like providing the like reference where it's coming from, where it's getting this information from. So you can see
Great.
exactly. So let's find out something here. uh, Toponymy or early history. uh,
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the early history of Toronto. So let's see what it says. It is pretty fast, and it's finding the right
Yeah.
answer that you need exactly. So
Good.
it was created 10,000 years ago by 1701 and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
or let's ask, tell me the total size of Toronto. So let's see what it says.
And can we search and validate the answer as well?
Yes, so let's this one. So let's see what we search. So
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
So the city, Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
630.20 kilometers square. Exactly, it found out the
Oh,
information from
it's
here.
so good. Can we ask about the density of Toronto?
Yes. Tell me about the density of Toronto. According to
Uh,
2021, this living people, this is
4,427. Can we validate?
1050. Yeah,
I
1000.
believe it would be 4,427, but let's figure it out here regardless. Okay.
It had a population density of
Yeah,
this. Exactly.
good. Good.
So this is the
Wow.
best part. And again, it's just one data source. You can
Mm-hmm.
have hundreds of thousands of data sources combining
Wow.
like this. And the best part is it gives you the reference as well. So if you have
Uh,
1 million PDF file, so it exactly tells you where it's coming, bringing the answer from.
Okay, and next week, then what we will do, thank you so much for sharing it, Rahat. So, next week, what we will do on our Canadian MEP show, a live show, folks, and thank you so much, 36 folks who are joined today. We will use this uh, chat
Chatbot, yeah.
bot link into our blog, and we will ask that question. So, that will give you end to end workflow of what we need to do, how we will, publish it, and how we could leverage it. So, uh, if someone is asking you, "Hey, I can build the chatbot for you. It will cost you 30,000 bucks or something like that," you don't. necessarily don't need to do that. And thank you. We could see deploy a web app over
You
here.
can even deploy it as a web app so that you don't need to use it from here. You can
Hmm.
anyone can use it from anywhere. So, and next week
Amazing.
I can show the deployment part so that
Yep.
people can see. Oh, not just you don't just need to create the bot. You can also
Mhm.
like expose the bot for different use cases.
Amazing. It is so incredible, and every day we are getting so much feedback and uh, appreciation for, hey, we are learning so many different things. As you know, in our last video, we talk about fabrics versus synapse versus snowflakes versus databricks, and that is kind of real time analysis and our experience. And today we are talking about, as per your request, on chatbot. And thank you so much again. Catherine is saying this is one of the best demo we could have, and we are looking forward for it. Ian McDo, he is also mentioning, hey, it is so incredible, and thank you so much for keeping us updated with the technologies.
Perfect. And once you're done, don't forget to remove the sources, and also like don't forget to remove your like services because it's gonna accrue cost if you keep it continued. Yeah.
Yep, that is cost optimization, and that's what we are doing over here. Our solutioning is real-time solution, and we go from there. Thank you so much, folks, for joining. And we are always looking for you, folks, and your feedback is always incredible for us. Thank you. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.